in the smoke got me.
Questions surround the unaliving of a college student. There's the pretty girl right there, I think. I don't know anymore. And in this day and age, I don't know who is who. A family is seeking answers after an Alabama State University student was to unalive near campus. You know, this is really ridiculous having to censor myself like this. 21-year-old Tiana died unalived on July 14th after she was found with a stab wound to the chest less than a half mile from the Alabama State University campus. 11 Alive reports. That's a fucked up name for a damn air. No suspects have been identified in the police are still investigating the incident. According to the reports, Dye was on a track to graduate with a biochemistry degree and wanted to become a dermatologist. She could have helped a lot of fucked up people have better, social lives. More potential gone. They told me that my daughter came in with a stab wound and that they did everything they could, but they couldn't save her. I don't think so. I think you probably could have did more. Luckett told 11 Alive, "It was the worst day of my life, and it still is. I see her laying there just trying to probably fight for her life," she continued. "My heart breaks because I couldn't help her," she continued. "I don't know how to live forward knowing I'll never see my child again, ever." Luckett said security footage from their daughter's apartment shows putting the knife on the porch and security footage from her daughter's apartment shows putting the knife on the phone to somebody. "This does not seem like an accident or self-defense," Luckett said. "I see my daughter being unalived, and it is being intentional, and something has to be done." They didn't write that sentence in the first part properly, because apparently they saw somebody, but they didn't word that goddamn sentence right. I hate when they do this shit. I need to be hired as just the black newspaper proofreader. Send me this shit and pay me like $50 an article. Shit. I'll do it for y'all. I'll fix this shit up because this is ridiculous. A GoFundMe was created to raise money for the funeral expenses. Dye was consistently demonstrating her commitment to academic excellence and social justice. Apparently, not the people who wrote this article before her unaliving. According to GoFundMe, her hard work and perseverance earned her a spot on the dean's list, reflecting her exceptional dedication to her studies. And that's the sad thing that now we lost another person that could have been so much. I'm not about to do this story yet because when I show y'all who the hell is back in the news, I don't know if y'all really want to hear it. So let's go to the next story and then we'll get to her. Oh, Lord.
Emotional content.
So restaurant workers quit after white owner repeatedly says nigger. This was reported yesterday. They should have kicked his ass before they left. Several workers resigned from a restaurant in Durham, North Carolina after the owner repeatedly used the N-word. According to Indie Week, Lisa Callahan, owner, oh Lord, it was a woman, of Plum's Southern Kitchen and Bar, used the racial slur in May after staff members played Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria while prepping for a dinner service. Could they hear outside? I don't know. I am so sick of hearing nigger this, nigger that, nigger, Callahan reportedly said in front of several employees. A black bartender confronted Callahan over her use of the slur. Callahan allegedly asked the bartender why was it only okay if one of you say it. Why do they always ask that stupid shit? You know damn well why. When you say one of you, do you mean niggers? The bartender said. And she said, well, yes, I guess so. At that point, I was like, listen, I think it's a good idea for you to not speak to me at all right now. The bartender discussed the incident with the restaurant executive chef Trent Shank, who also heard the slur, to figure out how to move forward. Callahan took a few weeks off before coming back to work and allegedly singling out black employees. In June, Plum's pastry chef Emma Shank said she resigned from the restaurant because she no longer felt comfortable as an employee in that building and working for Callahan. First of all, I want to stop here and just say, in this climate and with this fucking economy, you know you got to be pushed far to quit a job. Damn. Anyways, let me see. Let's see where it was. Okay. Callahan also fired the black bartender, allegedly citing that she was part of a chapter she needed to close. Former employees said Callahan then fired Trent Shank for not defending her after the incident. What the fuck? You want motherfuckers to defend you after you done slurred the shit out of them. In an email, Callahan informed staffers of Shank's departure, referencing her mistake. This has been a very difficult period for all of us at Plum, Callahan wrote in the email. My mistake, using a word that deeply offended, has grown tentacles that have stolen the camaraderie that we always had. I deeply regret my mistake. You should have fucking resigned and been a quiet fucking partner then. Had somebody else replace your ass. Go home and just collect your fucking money. After the email was sent, the chef de cuisine, the sous chef, the pastry chef, and more than a dozen servers, bartenders, hosts, line cooks, and dishwashers quit. The restaurant shared on social media that it was temporarily closed from July 2nd to July 10. It remained closed to customers as of last week. Good luck finding someone to work for you that doesn't mind being called a slur. And you probably ain't paying them that damn much. So fuck you. Anyways, let's move on to the next